have you ever thought to yourself, wow, I really want a new roguelike tower defense game, but I want to control everything with a circuit board where I'm wiring together modules to defeat the enemies on the screen? If this rare case has popped up, you're going to want to play Wireworks. You're also going to want to play Rogue Voltage, which is another insane game with a very similar vibe. But this is Wireworks, which is a new roguelike tower defense game. Check it out, link in the description down below. We're gonna hop in and play as the knight here, who starts with a basic sword and plus 25 max HP. There are a couple different difficulties in the game that you have to unlock as you play. This is just the demo. There is a ton more content getting added to it. So my weapons are controlled by input modules, okay? Module outputs are controlled using sliders and dials. Items are either weapons or they are modules. Press go to start combat. I feel like I'm not necessarily ready, but that's fine. So I can move the weapon up and down, and that changes how the sword do be moving here. So we can make him like really low and he just goes left and right. We can make this go like a lot further in this scale. I mean, I feel like that you want kind of a kind of like circular chaotic fashion here. I mean, this feels like kind of sick to me. I don't know. Let's try it, okay? Let's try it. Welcome to the Goblin Woods. There are quite a few goblins. Honestly, I'm like terrified. Oh, bro, are we cooked? Nah, we ain't cooked. We're like a little cooked. We took 2 damage. That seems okay to me. They probably didn't want me to touch the dial, but that's fine. Drag 2 of the same item together to upgrade it. Okay, so this is my sword. Right now, the sword is doing 1 damage. I can drag this on, and it's going to do plus 1 damage. It seems solid to double the effectiveness of my guy, actually. I like this. I don't have... Well, I guess I do have other money here. So what do I want? What's a rat? Gains plus 1 damage for each other rat. I mean, that sounds kind of fun to just run the rat build. Let's plug you in. Do I need... I mean, plug you in, I suppose. Do I need to plug you in? How do I plug you in? I think you're just here, actually. We'll see. I can't plug anything in this space. And then we have these that allow me to move my weapon in a spiral. I mean, that sounds really fun, right? Move the weapon in a wave. Split 1 input into 2 outputs. Okay, well, now I have to understand how that works. So if I move this... split 1 input into 2 outputs. So, I understand. Okay. So this is... I mean, it really feels like I'm splitting 2 inputs into 1 output. But I guess maybe I have this incorrect. I kind of want to grab this spiral. I want to mess around with some of this, man. So let's hide the shop. So now he's starting to move in a spiral. I can ramp it up to 100, really. And then we can bring this... I mean, I can just undo you, right? So now he's moving in a spiral. That seems fine to me. This is like a little chaotic. Do we like it? I'm gonna tell you, I think I like it. I think I love the speed being like 100. It's extremely erratic. And it's kind of erotic as I continue to look at it. I think we're gonna roll this, man. I think it's a mistake for sure, but I think that it's interesting. Oh, my rat's going crazy, man. The rat's going nuts. Oh, we got like a triple kill right there. Oh, dude, it's actually kind of sick. It's actually working incredible. I could not be happier with this setup. The rat's filling in where things are fit. I'm getting $11 out of it. I like this, man. Now, we could take a longsword. Do I like it? I don't know. We got a fairy from the Legend of Zelda. Orbit enemies. 3 MP, blast area, stuns for a second. We got a crown. Give the item below this 1 damage. Oh, now we're starting to cook a little. Now we're starting to cook. So we could go like this. Bring this down. Bring the crown in. The sword now has 3 damage. Move weapon in a diagonal ellipse. And then we could move that ass in a circle if we want to. I mean, I think that circle is a really, really solid... Like, what if we do this? What the heck is this looking like? I mean, it's just like a crazy circle that also handles a spiral. And then we can amplify this up. It's covering a huge lane. I almost like a small... Nah, we definitely don't want smaller. I think we want something like this. It covers inner and then it covers outer. And it kind of goes crazy, to be honest. I got no money, which I think that's a mistake. I think not having money in this game is going to bite me in the butt. But, I mean, look at how this is going. We do not hit anybody next to the castle. That part is a concern, okay? That part is a concern. I think that it still went okay. I mean, I don't think it went amazing, but I think it went okay. +1 damage to all top row items if at full HP. Mechs give 40% speed to adjacent pets. This is a pet. What is a mech, man? I guess I'll you know what? I'm gonna skip because I don't like any of these, okay? I don't like any of these. Move weapon up and down. This gains 10% to its amplify and speed. I think I'm just cooked, man. Give a weapon explode on kill. Okay, I mean, yeah, we're gonna give a weapon explode on kill. We're gonna give the sword explode on kill. So can I move this into here? And then this to here. I need another weapon, I think. So let's grab a spear. We just need like something at this point, and then we'll dump you into here, you into here. We'll upgrade you. I'll have to look at what the heck this looks like. I mean, I think that this is probably halfway decent, right? Let's not reroll. Let's hide the shop. Okay, the spear. Oh, the spear's a little jank. Spear's a little jank. I suppose it is only going up and down, so that's a good point. What if we have the sword? The spear I have it exploding and then I have it doing this. What if we move the sword into here? It's extremely kind of wacky, but honestly, I think it's okay. And then the spear we would route into going in a circle. Oh, dude, I think this goes nuts, right? I think it goes nuts. And then we just want it to be very not amplified. Because we want it to be covering our inner workings of life here. And then that's going to cause the explosions. Dude, I actually think this is kind of goated. I think it's kind of goated. Let's send it. I do fear that we have... I mean, I'm not positive we improved all that much on this one. Like, we had money we did not spend. I think it's going fine. I think it's going really fine. I think that we are extremely happy with this. I think that the close rotating spear is a top tier play, man. I think it's a top tier play. +1 MP to attach wands. Move weapon to fixed point. Okay, we could get wacky for sure. Merge 2 inputs into 1 output. This is a really, really important... That's an important lad. And the reason that's important is I could do this. And then I can still put this to something else. But we could also do... We want... we want this to go to here. And then we want to connect like this to here. So we would have... We can then do this. But that's really not what we want, because we also want to be able to send this in a circle. So now, now we have the sword is blowing up and the spear is blowing up. But the sword is not... Yeah, we got issues with the sword now, because he's not doing his rotatey thing anymore. Do we like this? It's a lot of rotation. It's a lot of rotation. I think that's definitely a concern. I'm gonna reroll because I don't like any of these. Transforms into a pet bird on kill. I think I just want other things here. I think we want another splitter. What I want is another merger. I want another merger, I think. Give 50% speed to pets above this. Okay. I mean, that could be okay on the rats. I do have fears that we're investing in this rat, but the rat has not really done anything for me. He's just kind of bad, actually. Okay. How much can we get this guy? I mean, obviously we want to... I don't know. That's actually kind of sick, is it not? I like the slow sword. He kind of rotates around slowly and then comes out, hits everything, comes back in. Whereas this, he does like one loop and he's back in. So I think we want that to be slow as all anything. This is a wacky game, man. This is a wacky game. I like it. I like it. And then our rat's just still chilling. The sword is doing the most of our damage. It's going to do even more here when we bring in the fact that it's going to start exploding. But the rat's doing a chunk. And the rat being faster does improve ourselves. We do have to find more rats if we have any hope of this going halfway decent for us. We're also starting to take some damage, but I do think that the sword just didn't hit the first couple guys very well. Everything exploding improves our build a lot, okay? I mean, I think that's a massive play. We lost some health. I'll be the one to tell you it. Crown's good. Circle's good. I mean, both of these are solid. Both of these are solid. I'm starting to get, like, a little afraid, okay? Reroll. Nah, we don't even use this, man. Can I sell anything? I can. I can sell this and get a little money back. It's not a lot of money, though. It's not a lot. Attached weapon counts as a mech. Yeah, that's where the mech comes into play. Gains +1 damage per mech in the network. Okay, there's some stuff there for sure. Start of the wave, create a pet imp. I would like to lock... I don't know how to lock. I guess I lock the entire shop. I can't lock individual things. Okay, in that case, I don't care about creating a pet imp that much. But I will tell you that I am extremely intrigued with... Oh god, we're taking damage, man. Those guys are coming hot and heavy at the castle. I think we got some issues, okay? I think I need some more... I either need more rats, or I need some other weapon. Because this is... I mean, you're halfway through. It's a little scary, though. Top pet has +2 damage and 100% size. I mean, I do think that's really good. I think that's really good. I think you really want to hunt for a rat, man. Gains a damage every 30 kills. Wow, that's pretty good, man. That's actually really good. That's really good. I think we want to go all in on this, man. Deals +2 damage on hit if moving at over 100% speed. It's also a mech. I think attached weapon heals 1 on kill. Frick, bro. These are great. Okay, this comes into here. We're going to hook this and this up to this guy. Sword is still... Don't worry about the sword. He's still vibing, okay? He is still vibing. I think that we want to start to do, like... Oh, bro, I need the med kit, too. I have, like... I shouldn't have sold all that crap, man. I do think that the sword... Is the sword doing anything at this point? Oh, no. Oh, it's doing nothing, man. I got rid of stuff. Okay, I need this. Because I need you to start moving in a wave. Honestly, that's not that bad. That's not that bad. I think that we actually like this a lot. I think we love you being maxed out. I can crank the dial, too, so the speed's going, like, to the moon. I do think this is fine, okay? I do. I do think that it's pretty okay. I also think that my Sword. Nah, I think the blood sword's actually still doing okay with this. Maybe we bring the speed up like a little bit. No, I don't think you do. I think you bring the speed back down. This looks like a mess, but I think that it's what I'm looking for. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I think that Big Rat is a huge buff for us. I would like it if the sword was actually hitting anybody. I do think that the blood sword, I'd be interested to know how much. Oh, dude, it's getting 1,000,000 kills. It's up to 14 kills already. That was a great wave. That was a great wave. Okay, we're back. We've never been more back. This is where we would love give +2 damage to the attached weapon. That's extremely okay, man. That's extremely okay. Because you could put that just on the sword, and it's a 4 damage boy. What was our damage like? Rat did the most. Oh, frick. And then Bloodblade, and then Sword. Sword's still doing a lot, man. If we made Sword even better, there is a play here, man. There is a play. The other idea is that we re-roll and we hunt for rats, but that, it just seems, we haven't seen a singular one after buying that first rat, man. So I think you do have to take this. I think you just dump it onto the sword that's doing okay. And then I'm gonna move on to the next wave, okay? I'm gonna move on to the next wave. I think that it was a little scary. That guy looks like he's got dynamite, bro. Yeah, let's not let the guy with dynamite hit the tower, if that seems okay with you guys. I will say we are covering a really, really solid amount of ground. And by that I mean we have lost half of our health. So maybe I'm actually incorrect. And I did not get that much of an HP bonus, and I'm a little sad. I think the dynamite's good, okay? I think that that's a solid upgrade. I also think that you definitely want a medkit. And I think that you have to bring this sword into here. We're going to buff this instead. And then I'm going to hit you with a reroll. I'm looking for a freaking rat, man. I'm looking for a rat. Okay. This is fine. I can't buy it. I can't buy it. Fires explosive rockets. I do think that there's ideas with something like that. Is this the build that we like? I mean, I don't really think so, but we're moving into wave 9. My board is full, so I guess this is the build I like. I mean, I think that if things just kind of come together correctly, we're not taking that much damage, okay? And I bet this is up to 38 kills, so it's doing more damage than before. It's up to 5 damage. The rat's still doing good stuff. I would love it if the rat had a friend, okay? I would like the rat to be a friendly guy. We kind of annihilated the wave. It's hard to be mad about that. I mean, I'm going to upgrade the spear. I think range is good. I'm going to upgrade this. I think that's good. Adjacent weapons get zap on hit. Gains +1 per mech in the network. Just ain't part of that life, okay? Adjacent weapons heal +1 on kill. Is really good, okay? Is really good. I have no clue how in the world that fits into our build. I don't got space for this stuff, man. +3 damage to the pet below this. I mean, dude, there are scenarios with that. How in the world would how would I fit this in? I would have to free up one of these. But I need every single one of them. Okay? So I would have to get rid of... Gives the item below this +2 damage. I actually do think that is still important. The spear takes up so much space. There's a part of me where it's like, I could get rid of the spear. The spear did the most of my damage last time besides the friggin' rat, man, which is why I want to do more with the rat. I think that we have to fit this in. Dynamite is also now doing a lot of damage. Bloodblade is scaling, which makes it important. I think that heals are important. But I do wonder if the heals should be going on the spear at this point. Do we actually need the earth gem for the +2 damage? If I buff the rat, is the rat doing +3 better than this giving +2? And I'm going to say yes. Okay, I'm going to say yes. So we're going to move this to here. I'm going to bring in juice. It's the pet below this. Bro, can I not maneuver these? Can I hide the shop and just like... Can I maneuver these around differently? Do I have to have an open slot to do this? Oh no, here we go. +3 damage to the pet below this. And the pet above this. We're good. Yeah, okay. They just rotate a little weird for me. Move weapon in a triangle. I mean, that is interesting. That is interesting. We don't have space. This is the final wave. I'm going all in on this singular rat. The rat wanted to be with a ton of other rats, and I just buffed one singular large rat. Which I think is okay, okay? I think it's fine. I don't know why, but I'm worried about the blood sword. So blood sword, it's this. The 20% amplify on it. Maybe going max speed is better on it. Is it better? I don't know. I feel like we cover a lot of ground with this. I also feel like we want the sword to be... I mean, last time, Bloodblade did more than sword, but it wasn't getting buffed. Okay, yeah. I think, but in the grand scheme of things, Bloodblade should always do more than sword. I think we want to switch this to be here, and then this to be here. I think we want those reversed. I think that the up and down is better for damage, and then the sword can just do circles to get a little bit more damage in, and then the spear is doing some hits around. But I think the spear we want to slow down a little, because he's... What does he connect to? He connects to this. So by bringing that all the way up... By bringing it all the way down, the amplify, he don't do anything. This, he goes like crazy fast, so it's low amplify, high speed. This, he slows down a little. I actually think I like him slowing down. I think this is our build. I think this is our build. I think my brain hurts on this one. The Goblin Saint. Okay. Well, I got great news for this. You're summoning enemies. So that makes the Blood Sword frickin' nuts against you. I mean, we're going to clobber you. You have been bested. The squad is dead. This was a huge success. That's a huge success. Difficulty 2 has been unlocked. Our Blood Sword ended up getting 59 kills. Dynamite actually went crazy on this one, and so did our rat. I mean, I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. Thanks for playing. Full version will include 150 plus items and skills, unlockable characters, 3 unique stages, endless mode, and more. But I'm going to play the next difficulty, which is harder enemies, okay? The other 2 characters not available in the demo. Let's hop back in with the sword. Let's build another build here, okay? And see what we can do. We want to make sure that this is hitting in a circular-ish pattern, okay? I mean, this is like figure 8s. He's a little wacky for what it's worth. Crank the speed. Crank the speed. It is extremely erratic. I kind of like it. We're going to roll with that. Okay? I feel like I should have probably done whatever we did last time, because that actually just, I think, defeated it without any issues at all. But we're fine. We're fine. We lost, what, 6 health? We'll live, okay? Let's do something different this time. Let's mess around with a mana build, okay? So +1 MP to attached wands. And then here's a wand. 3 MP, give items on this row plus 50% speed. So we would do this, this. It can go into something else. Move the weapon in a spiral. What does the wand look like right now? It's not doing anything. Let's move the weapon in a spiral. I don't have money for that. Okay. Well, let's see what happens if we do this. I mean, this seems like a huge mistake to me. I mean, I think this is a massive mistake. I think that you cannot do what I want to do here. We want to go back to this nonsense. I think the wand's just gonna chill for this wave. I think that this is not how you should play, okay? This is not how you should play. Because the wand ain't gonna do crap for us. But we'll get the wand happy next wave. I think you're going to take some damage on this wave. And I think that that's fine, alright? We do this in the idea that we're going to make some wacky stuff happen. +2 damage per adjacent pet. Give plus 0.5 MP per second to adjacent wands per mech in the network. Okay. Sure. And this counts as a mech. I can't connect you to it. We want to start moving. Oh my god, I don't have any money, man. I don't have any money. Okay. To be fair, you're still fine, okay? Because you're at least getting a little extra MP from this. If I put you here, you're only getting +2 per second. If I do this, you're getting +2.5 per second. And then you want per mech in the network. We'll figure it out, okay? I guess I'm continuing, but that, I think, is really scary. I think that's really scary. Let's see what happens, okay? We're in the experimentation phase, alright? We gotta win. Now I want to do weird stuff or die trying. And I'm perfectly content dying trying in order to do some weird stuff. We have taken a lot of health, okay? This guy is actually in a blind spot. I could not hit him. I'm glad that we came out of it alive, but that was obviously a little scary. Okay. +2 damage to modules. That's these. I don't know really what that means. On kill, a 10% chance to heal. I feel like that's the most important thing we can do. We have to get this wand moving. And I think that we love the idea of moving that in a triangle. Okay. None of these are mechs. Shoot holy beams whenever you heal. Okay, hold on. We got a heal build. We got a heal build. So we're going to grab this, because I think that that's really important. Okay. Shoots holy beams whenever you heal. Then we're going to buy this and connect you up so that you can finally start moving. So the wand is doing its thing. And we're going to make sure that it's covering like this. I can change the angle of it. Okay. You know what? I like that. I like that. I think that we are so cooked. It's insane. Per mech in the network. No mechs in the network. Can't connect you to this. That makes a lot of sense. The sword, I think we are making mistakes with. I think we want to just get him. I mean, I don't know. I guess he's fine. I think that we have still made a lot of mistakes, but we're just gonna roll with it. We're trying to make this heal build work. It's a 10% chance to get the heals upon killing a person. We have no damage, man. Now, the 10% happened. I saw it because it shot out a bunch of beams. We are taking a ton of damage. Are we dead? We're not dead. I feel like the wand is doing nothing, which is a really big issue. Attach weapon heals on kill. Okay, yeah. I mean, that is important, I think. I think that is important. The sword is doing all of our damage. This is doing, I guess, some. We need to do this, because I need him to start healing. But now he's not exactly the best for me. I think you gotta do something like that. and then you start doing a little bit of this action, and then you start doing some of this action. I don't know. Yeah, this seems like just it's completely cooked. We have fun here, gamers. We have fun here. Trying to build the world's worst builds out of anything you can come across. I mean, our tower is getting obliterated right now. I think we're dead, okay? We're dead. That one, I think there were planets where that could have worked. I think that planet was, unfortunately, Mars. So it does not end up working too hot for me. I like whatever we got going on. This he's moving around like a chaotic little bean, so I'm here for it. I think that trying to navigate how to maneuver around what should be in what position, my brain is not good at that, okay? My brain can't do it. This is the same build as last time, man. I can't run rats again. I could probably run one, though. I could probably run a single rat and see what happens. Give +2 damage to modules in the network. Gain +2 damage per adjacent pet. Okay. How much is this crap? It's so expensive, man. It's so expensive. Give +2 damage to modules in the network. We're gonna take you. I'm gonna lock this shop. We're going to try to mess around with making modules crazy, okay? The rat is solely here to, like, make my life easier in this short term, since he will go hunt out people. I don't have to worry about having blind spots because the rat will go find them. And that is meaningful to me. Now, you need to have a merger. You need to have this. You need to have this. The merger means that this goes to here, which goes... This has to connect to here. And then this is still going to here. But then this in the future will connect to here. I just need to get a merging input now. Just trust the process, okay? I'm Sam Hinkie in the 2012 NBA draft. You gotta trust the process. We're gonna figure out how to make this module nonsense work, because +2 damage to these things, it would mean that everything coursing through that network gets +2 damage. That feels extremely strong to me. It just seems a little messy because right now we're pretty bad right now. All items have +2 damage and -50% speed, +15 amp. You know what? This is a skip, which I think is a mistake. But this is now what we can make happen. Because this goes into here, and this goes into here. And then this can go into here, and then that connects to there. So now... This is giving +2 damage to modules in the network. I think we want to do this differently. This has to go to here. And then this would go to here. Am I broken? I might be broken. We moved this down. We moved this down. We set it up happily like this, okay? Hide the shop for right now. Sword is just going like so, which makes sense. This goes to here, this goes to here. But that's not doing what we want it to. The screwdriver is going crazy, which is good. I mean, that's lovely. But I need this to go to here. And then this to go to here, and this to go to here to get him moving again. But really what I need is this, and now they're both going at the same time. I still don't really know gives +2 damage to modules in network. I don't really know what that means. I feel like these both going the same direction is an awful idea. Do we want these suckers to go triangular? I think I do want this guy to go triangular. That way he's like a little different than the rest of them. I mean, this is just like pure mayhem at this point. And the angle, I mean, it really doesn't matter in my opinion. It's just chaos theory. Okay. Let's re-roll. Give adjacent items +1 damage. Okay, I mean, mess around, right? Knockback on hit, I feel like that's not exactly what I need. Another merger is probably fine. Because we would merge to there. I mean, you could do like this now, and then you could bring in the diagonal ellipse so that this sucker, he's gonna be just, it's complete chaos. Just go, okay? Just go. I think that this is, I think it obviously sucks. I don't need you to tell me that it does. It obviously is awful. I don't know. I haven't taken damage. It obviously rocks. It's obviously the best thing I've ever done. Okay. Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'm all in. +1 damage for each other rat. It creates a rat. This gains more speed. Sure, yeah. And then I'll take a rat. So now you just gain damage. I'm just gonna upgrade you because you create another rat. Gives a weapon a 30% chance to zap on hit. I just feel like I can do better than that, but I do think there's something to be said for doing that. Screwdriver is doing literally all of my damage, okay? I mean, it's doing everything. So let's give him the zapping potential. And then I guess we still want to do this, and then we would start moving you in a circle. Let's send it, okay? 2 rats I think is a huge buff. The rats are actually going crazy, man. 2 rats basically just wins the game. Are we going to never take damage ever again? Is this our life now? 1 singular screwdriver was all I needed to make life happen. I took a tiny bit. I mean, dude, it's kind of goated, right? Create 6 bouncing balls. Okay, I'm gonna make a huge mistake, and I want you guys to be with me for a second. I'm straight up going to run this instead, because I want to experience a messed up MP weapon here. So we gotta know what 6 bouncing balls does for me. I wanna know. Is it chaos? Yeah, it's super chaos. Love that. Then we give adjacent modules plus 30% speed. Give the item below this +1 damage. I mean, making the rat stronger with the crown could be really good. We could get another pet in as well. I think, to be honest with you, I think you just go on this one. Those are the bouncing balls. Wait a minute, it's the greatest item of all time. What is this nonsense, man? I adore this. Okay, is actually the greatest weapon of all time. Glad that we figured this out now. This build is sick. This build is sick, and I love this. What a wacky little game. I'm having a blast. On hit, a 30% chance to shoot bone shards. Yeah, that sounds okay to me. Gives a wand a 10% chance to cast on kill. Okay. Yeah. How can we maneuver this? So right now, you're going into here. And you're going into here, which is outputting you both to here. You're also going into here, which is outputting you to here. And outputting you to here. I could instead give +1 MP per second. That's great. But is this technically better? I don't know. I think it might be. I do think it might be. You created another rat. Yeah. What if I just sell this rat. How much damage? Rat's doing the chunk of our damage, but the clown rod is now doing the most. So I gotta mess around with the idea here of utilizing this. You're now 10% chance to do good things. You have like a weird heal that you could be doing. We still have a rat just in case he's living a nice life in here. But our wand is, I mean, it's crazy, right? The wand is really good. We're not taking damage, which is wild. We're not taking damage. So let's keep that up, okay? Let's keep that energy going into 2026. Yeah, okay, this is actually an amazing build. It's an amazing build. Adjacent weapons gain zap on hit. Gains +1 damage per mech in network. You're a mech. We don't have any other mech. Adjacent weapons gain zap on hit. The dumbbells gotta go. This now comes in. This can go away. Because we can buy this. This can leave. This goes to here. Well, actually, it really actually doesn't matter at all. You just want mechs in the network. You're a mech and a pet. Fire explosive rockets? Okay. Sorry, rat. You gotta go. You're now here. You're here. And then we can dump... Give adjacent modules 30% speed. Is that important? It could be. Yeah, it could be. Because I could move this, 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 and then dump this right here. And now... everything's going crazy. We don't have our rat, but we have a mech that's shooting explosive rockets at people. So that feels okay. That feels really okay. Dude, we're not taking damage. This build is good enough. I think that we are just going to cruise now. I think that this is what dreams are made of. This is the build. We just kind of iterate on this now. Like, this is a reroll. You're just looking for a couple things. No, this is not good enough. I leave. I think you can lock in this build. If you're taking like a negative amount of, I mean, it wasn't a negative amount of damage, but if you're taking like 5 damage on wave 8, you should not change your build too much. The build is good enough. I mean, we're completely fine. I've taken 4 damage. I've taken 8 damage. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. One of you is going to be like, yeah, Tyler, you could have taken 0 damage if you splittered the merge into Blarnog. Just shut up. It's fine. Look at how great it is. +3 balls. I'm in. Yeah, man. More attack speed and area. I can't afford you. I could sell... You know what, man? I really want that. I really want that. Is there anything that I could do to get that? This sells for 5. Oh, I really want that, man. Does the wand is doing all of our damage, man. We need him to be good. Yeah, we just have to cut our losses on that one. Please continue. It's the Goblin Saint. Welcome back. Unfortunately, you're dead. Is so disgusting, man. We obliterated him. We obliterated him. Okay, that was a fun build, man. The wands kind of go crazy. I think this game is nuts. I really enjoyed it. That's Wireworks. You can check it out. Link in the description down below. You can play for yourself. Try to mess around with some of the wacky builds that are existing in this one. And you can wishlist the game so you get notified when the full release comes. And you got 150 different modules to mess around with, different characters to play, endless modes, etc., etc. Go play it. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.